welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom, and in this video we're going to look at a nonfiction book. So this is Mythical Creatures. This is a series, and this specifically one is on unicorns, because unicorns. Yes, why not? Let's do some videos on unicorns, and yes, we're going to be doing some films on unicorns as well. So this is a children's nonfiction book. It's pretty basic. It definitely elementary, early elementary, I think. So it talks of the vision of good through the ages, rainbows and glitter, and then a glossary. So it's really short. As you can see, there's lots of pictures, so not a huge amount of words. It does kind of focus on, as you can see, there's some red highlighted words, which is talking about vocabulary. So there's a glossary at the end. So it talks a little bit about the history, pretty basic, introductory to unicorns. And again, it has these highlighted words, basically words that you can look up what they mean in the glossary. So it's an introduction to nonfiction and looking at mythical creatures, which is strangely enough a favorite topic of mine. So talking about the young girls, what different unicorns look like. It has a whole look at various different descriptions of unicorns, a small little timeline of unicorns, and then what we think unicorns might be, the narwhals and the rhinos, and then modern unicorns, and then various other different, what's going on with unicorns now, and then a couple other books and a glossary of different words. So it's only about, let's see, without the glossary here, this is actually going to be about 21 pages long. So it's very, very simple. It's definitely an introduction, not only to unicorns, but to nonfiction books and increasing vocabulary. So if you're a homeschool family or you're doing a unit on unicorns, possible, horse fans, working on reading with your young children who happen to enjoy unicorns, looking at introducing, you have a child who's obsessed with unicorns, and you're looking into introducing reading comprehension when it comes to nonfiction and looking up words and stuff like that, and kind of an introduction. This book would be great for this. This is definitely early elementary, or children who are really kind of struggling and need an introduction to reading nonfiction. It is very well done. It is, again, very, very simple. It is not very long. It has all those highlighted words that you can look up in the glossary to learn, so it's a good vocabulary builder. But again, it's not very long. It's very, very simple. It is enjoyable. It has some great photo illustrations, and it does give some interesting information. So again, if you're doing a unicorn unit, you're just looking into kind of introducing your kid to nonfiction books, and they happen to be unicorn fanatics or horse fanatics, this is a good book to use. So that's really it. This video is not very long. I am doing unicorns this month. I have another longer book to deal with. And a meowing cat. Kendra. This would be the meowing cat. By the time you guys see this, she'll be 14. Right now, she is 13. This is being shot in November. November of 2022. So, if you like what you see, be sure to check out the rest of the channel. I am doing unicorns this month. I'm going to try to do some unicorn film stuff. I think I might be watching some of the modern stuff. Kendra. She's pushing at my keyboard because, of course, she is. She's annoying. And a cat. And yes, she is mine directly. I've had her since she was a kid. I brought her into my marriage. So she's the oldest cat my daughter currently has in her life. Not the oldest cat she's known. My husband had 3 when we got together. We are cat people. Moving on. So I'm covering unicorns this month. I think I'm covering, I'm not even sure when this month is coming out. Moving on to unicorns, including the film stuff. I've covered LGBTQ issues, or I'm going to, covering music. I'm covering all sorts of stuff. Sometimes I go more serious. Sometimes I go lighter. This is definitely on the lighter side of the fun stuff. I do films. I try to do some travel videos. I have at least 3, maybe 4 up, including me traveling our first flights with my daughter when she was 2. She's, by the time you guys see this, she'll be close to 4, if not 4 already. She's 3 now. I have a video on us traveling when she is, in fact, 3. We go to visit family in Idaho. So, and we'll be doing that again in 2023. We just don't know quite when yet. And I will post more education stuff, homeschool education stuff, as my child gets older. Again, by the time you guys see this, she'll be 4 or close to it. So we're not there yet. We're working on it. We're working on it, with cat distractions and fur everywhere. That is my life. It's okay. She is one of 4 cats. She just happens to be the oldest. The others are like 2 by the time you guys see this. They're closing in on 2 now, and much bigger. But again, I have a lot of stuff. Please check out my stuff. And yes, periodically the calico shows up on the screen too, because she likes to be in here. This is her individual time with her human. So, like and subscribe, leave a positive comment again. And a positive comment if you have one. Thank you.